Hello Cougars, we have today with us Mrs. Jordan Miller, 6th grade math teacher. As we are getting ready to finish 5th grade year and wrapping up our elementary years, it is important that we are prepared for middle school. Although we will continue in the same campus, some things will change. Mrs. Miller will help us understand more about that change.
Okay.
In your experience, what is something incoming 6th graders struggle the most with?
So the thing I believe that incoming 6th graders struggle the most with is developing responsibility. So middle school comes with a lot of new changes. You have more classes, more teachers, more expectations, and I think it's hard for students to juggle all of those things. So as teachers, we try to guide our students in productive ways to manage these new responsibilities. So that way by the end of first quarter, they're more prepared and the transition's pretty smooth from elementary to middle school.
How do you think we should prepare for 6th grade?
To me, to prepare for 6th grade, I just think students should, one, if you have older siblings or friends, ask them for advice, things that they did that helped them in 6th grade. You have to come to middle school with an open mind. Again, there's going to be a lot of changes, going to be very different. You're going to meet new people. And then just be prepared for there to be challenges. And so keep that positive attitude. That will make all the difference in your middle school year.
We are used to having one teacher for all subjects. What advice do you have as we get ready to have 5 teachers during the school day?
So I think that it's important for middle school students to understand that each of your teachers is going to be very different in their personalities and the way that they run their classes. What I might do in my class is going to be vastly different than what Mr. Hudson might do in ELA or Mr. Gilman or Mrs. Diokar in their classes. So you need to just be prepared to kind of change your thinking as you go from one class to the next. And then just remember that even though we're all different in some ways, we do all care about you and your success, even if we just show it differently.
Tell us a little bit about what your responsibilities will be.
So as a middle school student, one of your main responsibilities that I think kids often struggle with is the increase in their classwork and their homework. I'm not really sure how much homework you guys are used to getting in 5th grade, but it's definitely different in the middle school, especially since you have so many different classes and higher expectations. So I think the biggest thing is you have to learn how to make time to get all of your work done in all of your classes. And then it'll also be your responsibility to find ways to keep yourself organized, whether that's a planner, highlighting, writing things down. And then also just to be more of an advocate for yourself. Ask questions if you need help. There are no such things as stupid questions. And then, just as teachers, our number one job is to be here to help you. And then as you come into the middle school, it's a big thing. Don't let your peers influence you to make poor decisions.
What should we look forward to as a 6th grader?
As a 6th grader, I think the number one thing that most of you are looking forward to is being involved in sports. I know some of you do things outside of school, but now that you're in middle school, you can join our teams. You're going to have new classmates that you're interacting with more frequently as you move through your classes throughout the day. And then you're just going to have new opportunities to grow and to change as a person, I think.
Is there any advice that you could give us?
So overall, middle school can be challenging and it might be a little bit intimidating to some of you, but I think it's just all about what you make of it. My advice would be find a group of friends that are loyal, they have your back, build strong relationships with your teachers. We're always here for you for anything that you need, and just have fun. This time is going to go by really fast. The next thing you know, you'll be in high school, and then after that, college is going to come pretty quick. So just enjoy it while you last, and then I think I speak for all of the 6th grade teachers when I say that we are very excited to have you in our classes next year.
Thank you, Mrs. Miller, for your time.
No problem. Happy to be here.
Don't forget, students, ask questions if you're wondering about something. Chances are lots of other kids are wondering too.